Okay guys, back for part 2. Hopefully I won't blabber on as much in this one. We'll start with Jamie Paynew. Fave match type. Now he's explained what match type is. Fave match type is probably Buried Alive matches are always fun, but I think my fave match type would maybe be a tornado tag team or mixed tag team. Or Extreme Rules is always fun. I love seeing people bring out the weapons, but yeah, probably one of those ones. WWE Fanboy 5 or S. I'm not sure if I've written it down really funny. Who's going to face Taker at WrestleMania 28 and what match type? Unfortunately, I've answered this too late as it's already been announced. Triple H is facing him in Hell in a Cell, which will be awesome. Like, I cannot wait. Just make myself. Cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome being there live to see. X Kills Z says, what type of business am I starting? Yes, I mentioned in a couple of videos ago that I was looking to start a business, or maybe it's in my bucket list video. The business is actually a really girly one. It's nail art and painting nails. I don't know if you can see over there. Beside my guitar is all my nail stuff. So I'm getting there. I've had a few clients, but I'm still getting the website up and running and business cards and stuff, so it'll be a wee while before it goes, but we're getting there, which is always good. Rap 5, Santisho or Yoshitino, Santisho, that's a nicer word. I like that one, I like that version, Santisho, sounds good. Sounds like some type of sushi. Will I ever open one of my figures? The answer is probably no, because I have one that is opened, but I didn't open it. It was just a loose figure that when I went and started buying the figures that the woman who owned the shop gave me to start me off, and it's a loose Trish Stratus figure, and plus my brother was really into wrestling ages ago and he opened all his figures, so there's like 2 boxes of unopened figures up in the roof space, so I don't see the point in opening mine. Those are up there in case I ever get the feeling of opening one. I just look and be like, oh, these are open, these are fine, I can muck about with these, so no, I probably won't ever open one of my figures. ECW Original 15, are you from Londonderry? No, I'm not from Londonderry. Me and Chris went up there as a one-time thing, but me and Chris are from Londonderry. Have you seen much of the original ECW? I haven't. I know that's it's me and Liam One's thing. I haven't seen much of it. I wasn't really around at the time that started, so or I wasn't into wrestling around that time. The only ECW I remember is when it was part of the whole SmackDown Joe's SmackDown, ECW and Raw. That's all I remember from ECW. And there was a lot of blood, I remember, in the original ECW, and I'm not good with blood, so it made it very hard for me to watch. Scottish football team I support, again. Football and me don't really mix. I don't even know if there was a Scottish football team, the one that plays for Edinburgh, because my friend's at uni over there and I'll support where she is at the moment, so Edinburgh. So something like that. You can correct me. I have no clue about Scottish football teams. Top 5 original ECW wrestlers. That's a really hard one because I don't really know. I'll Google it. Don't kill me, but I'll Google it. Google. Is Tommy Dreamer on? Can I say Tommy Dreamer? Tommy Dreamer. RVD. I like RVD. Now I know him. Here we go. Sabu. Sandman. I'm just naming all the ones I can see here. Sorry. Steve Richards. There we go. Yankee 3 fan for life. Yours was really in-depth question, which is awesome. Who of today's superstars could have played a major part in the Attitude Era? Who would you replace and who wouldn't be as big of a star? Who could have played a big point in the Attitude Era from today's superstars? I'm trying to think about. I think Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. CM Punk, I think, would have done something, and Daniel Bryan definitely, I think, goes for me too. Who else? You mentioned Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, in his gimmick now, not as the cheerleader, I think could do very well. Who would I replace in the Attitude Era? Stone Cold was the Attitude Era, so I can't touch him. I don't think he wouldn't have been a bigger star if I threw Dolph Ziggler in there. I don't think or Stone Cold, would have changed in any way. I think he would have still led that Attitude Era. Though I suppose with Dolph's heel thing going on now, that could have made an impact. Who wouldn't be as big as a star? It's such a hard question because I only got in the new era. I'm still catching up on my Attitude Era, so I don't know much that happened. I don't know. I'll admit that now. I'm not a huge WWE fan that knows everything. That can name everything. The matches, the people who are there in that era. I'm still getting there. As much as I'd love to be there already, it's been so busy that I don't really know. But I think who would have been his biggest star? It's really hard for me to answer that one. I might have to come back to that in another video. So I'm just gonna go on, and I might come back to that in another video. Mr. ESPN fan, do you have a boyfriend? No, I don't have a boyfriend. It's as simple as that. No boyfriend. Poor Haley. Immortal Enigma 95. What was harder to take, HBK or Edge's retirement? I cried at both. I'm openly going to admit that. I cried at both retirements. I think Edge's was probably harder for me to take. I don't know why that is. I think just because as a fan I connected more with Edge, his character and stuff, and I loved to hate him, and I hated that I loved him and all this, and then he kind of turned face, and then I was like, oh my word. He was a big part of my wrestling fan thing. But HBK's was very hard to take. I think because that was sort of HBK, because he was there so long, that was very hard just to see that. But then he's sort of coming back and stuff, so it's easier for me to take HBK's retirement and know that he's showing up in WWE still, whereas Edge has only made a few appearances. But I'm meeting Edge in 5 weeks, something like that, 5 weeks. So it should be okay. It should be okay, but I think I took Edge's harder. Stone Cold or The Rock? Stone Cold. I'm sorry, I'm not the greatest Rock fan. Stone Cold definitely wins. I love Stone Cold. I absolutely adore Stone Cold. If CM Punk versus Stone Cold happened at a future WrestleMania, would it be bigger than The Rock versus Cena? Well, in my opinion, this is a pretty big match, Rock versus Cena, but I prefer Punk to Cena, and I prefer Stone Cold to Rock, so it definitely would be a bigger match for me. And I don't know whether for WWE Universe it would be, but for me personally it would be a much bigger match, and I'd probably much more enjoy watching that. Not that I'm not going to enjoy watching Rock vs Cena, it's going to be awesome. Chris supports The Rock, me, Sean and Robbie supports Cena, so it's going to be crazy. So I can't wait, but definitely I think CM Punk vs Stone Cold would be bigger for me. Okay, Dylan loves WWE TV. Who got you into wrestling? My wee brother got me into wrestling. He was playing the Royal Rumble 2007 DVD non-stop when we were in holidaying in America a couple of years ago, and ever since then, it's sort of, I got bit by the wrestling bug and went a bit crazy, and now Cal's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, it's your fault. It's not really his fault. I'm glad he got me into it, I really am. When did I meet Chris? I met Chris, it's coming up a year now since I met Chris. I met Chris last year, around April time. He actually noticed me and recognised me from here on YouTube in a Belfast signing to see Seamus, so see and meet Seamus. He messaged me after a signing, was like, were you at the Seamus signing? Because I think I recognised you in the line. I was like, so after that it sort of, we got to talking, and it was crazy like how he recognised me. I'm still like, stalker. Oh, we love Chris anyway. But yeah, that's how I met Chris, and then I bought a figure off him, and then I invited him to go to WrestleMania with me, and then that's how it all blew up. And we see each other weekly now. I want to punch him, he's like my flipping older brother. He never leaves the house. But yeah, that's how we met. So yeah, shout out to Dylan Loves WWE TV, and he's asked me to tell you all to go follow him on Twitter, which I think is the same as his username. And I'm going to do a third part because this is 11 minutes long, so I'll see you in the third part, guys.